Hello everyone, I'm Alexis Rodriguez and welcome to Long Beach Connect, the show that connects you to everything happening in our city. Let's start off the show at Shearer Park. This location is a popular event destination for visitors and neighbors in the uptown Long Beach area. Just last month, District 8 Council member Al Austin hosted the Back to School Jam right here to help students get excited for the start of the new school year. Here's a closer look.
We're at Shearer Park right now. This is Councilmember Al Austin's 12th annual Back to School Jam. He hosted this, as the name implies, 12 years ago when he was first elected. At its core, we have student resources and school supplies. So pens, papers, USB drives, backpacks, shoes. But beyond that too, we've evolved it to incorporate more of a holistic approach to the services that students need. So we have CalFresh enrollment services, accessible network enrollment services provided by Verizon, barbers, beauty stylists as well. But we've just trying to make this more of a bigger event where the parents have one less thing to worry about at the end of the day before school starts.
It's really nice because there's a lot of people who are actually in need that can't provide for their kids, and not only motivates the kids to want to go to school, but at the same time, it's a good time to be able to spend time with the family.
This is possible through the partnerships that the councilman has been able to facilitate and bring together. Crossroads Church, AAA, Port of Long Beach, Port of LA are a few of the sponsors. Fairfield Family, YMCA across the street, the Boys and Girls Club that's across the street too, and about 40 plus other resources, including Conservation Corps of California and the Assistance League too.
Our calling is to serve the community, and this is something deep in my heart, to reach out to the community and just let them know that we're here for them. Every year it just seems to grow and grow, and they see the quality of products that we're giving, and that's something that's attracting a lot of the families. And it started off with just backpacks and school supplies, and then we just added more and more resources for them.
I'm really grateful that they gave a lot of notebooks and shoes for us to go to school back. My favorite colors are pink, peach, and yellow. And I'm grateful that they gave it to me. And I have this backpack and a lunch pail.
I really appreciate Councilmember Al Austin for prioritizing this every single year and making sure that our kids feel valued and celebrated as they start school. We're all uptown, and I know that my residents come to an event like this to get their needs served, and it's important for us to make sure that every family, every child has what they need to have a successful school year.
This event is very helpful and supportive in that you don't have to spend money on these resources that you normally would, so that parents that are already in financial strain don't have to worry about that sort of organizing and procurement. But on the student side, our intent is really just to make sure they can focus on school. They can get a good grades. We're just here to help.
Look at all those school supplies. Good luck to the students, and we hope you have a successful school year. Now let's head over to another Long Beach park. After a year of construction, the new playground at Admiral Kid Park has officially reopened. Let's check out the much anticipated nautical-themed jungle gym. The City of Long Beach and residents celebrated the grand opening of the new playground at Admiral Kid Park on Saturday, August 19th.
Behind me, listen to the laughter and the fun noises. The kids are loving the new Admiral Kid Park playground. And the thing that I'm very proud of is that it's so accessible. So kids that have the abilities to run and climb can have fun with kids that are just a different ability set. But having a universally accessible playground is setting a new standard for Long Beach playgrounds, so I couldn't be prouder.
After a fire destroyed the former playground in 2021, the city's Measure A Infrastructure Improvement Initiative and sponsors like Partners of Parks, Marathon, and the Port of Long Beach raised funds to build the nautical-themed play area in record time.
Today we celebrated the grand reopening of this park. It's 2 years to the day yesterday that the playground burned down in July. and it's been a long road to get here. And I think it's a really great partnership between the community, like the community sponsors and the city, and working with us together to make this better. So I hope that this paves the way for future partnership opportunities.
The playground now features a zip line, multiple swings, including a one-of-a-kind Sway Fun swing, plenty of shade and ADA access. It provides children an area to play, learn, and spend time outdoors at their favorite neighborhood park.
This is a great opportunity for the kids of Long Beach to get their park back and to take it back to play, to grow up, and enjoy some wonderful memories. We cut a lot of red tape, the bureaucracy, we worked through it real fast to make it happen quickly. It's a wonderful day.
I was waiting for a really long time for it to open. More kids are really coming a lot because I feel like it's really important to me and a lot of the kids because they have a place to come whenever they want to be outside and explore and also try new things. My favorite part has been the swings because I get the first new swing that I tried was with my friend April, and we went on the banana split one, so we got to go really high, and I got to do it with my friend, so it's better. 10 out of 10.
For more information on this restoration project and the new Admiral Kid Park Playground, visit longbeach.gov/park and longbeach.gov/AKPP. The new and improved playground is a great addition to Admiral Kid Park. The zip line and friendship swing are definitely the highlights of the park. Now let's turn over our attention to the city's efforts on homelessness. Since becoming a local emergency in January, the city's homelessness response team has worked nonstop to create services for those who are unhoused. Here's a quick overview of the past several months.
Homelessness and housing affordability are a nationwide crisis. In recent years, California has found itself at the epicenter of this issue. In Long Beach, there are more than 3,440 people experiencing homelessness on any given night. These are mothers, our fathers, grandparents, children, and friends. Housing is a human right, and everyone deserves access to a place to live in peace, security, and dignity. Addressing the issue of homelessness is a top priority for the city of Long Beach. On January 10th, the city proclaimed a state of emergency for homelessness, allowing us to mobilize resources and expedite services as part of a strategic response to addressing the crisis. An incident command structure led by the health department was established, consisting of a joint information center and more than 100 city staff to manage the various aspects of the emergency response and take bold and meaningful actions.
The emergency has really allowed a more expanded approach. We've been able to address a lot of the policies and other work that we've had in the past that may have not allowed us to move forward as quickly. We've also had a really incredible opportunity to help people across our city, including our city departments, understand more about homelessness. You know, people think about other sorts of disorders more than they think about the thought that, like, we need housing. So all of these conversations together have really started to shift our internal consciousness to be able to do the work together and to bring in all the just incredible minds and passion that we have across all of our departments to be able to move the work. This work will continue, and I have a lot of hope for what we can accomplish together.
The city's multi-service center, known as the MSC, serves as the main hub to help connect those experiencing or at risk of homelessness with important resources and services. Dedicated staff at the MSC has worked day in and day out since the emergency was proclaimed, adjusting operations as needed to meet the needs of residents who are unhoused. Interim shelters are critical to addressing the immediate needs of people experiencing homelessness. Over the past few years, the city has significantly increased the number of locally funded interim beds. And the city has long maintained a winter shelter during the coldest months and added non-congregate interim housing beds through efforts like Project Home Key and the Atlantic Farms Bridge housing community in North Long Beach. These shelters provide a safe place for people to sleep and supportive services to help them move into permanent housing as quickly as possible.
From this emergency proclamation, We have, it's been really helpful for the Homeless Services Bureau as we've had staff reassigned from different departments. That's helped us really engage a lot more people out in the community who are experiencing homelessness and really get them connected to services and resources. Having places where people are willing to go, having funding for crisis beds for families really makes it a little bit easier for our staff and our team to collaborate and get people into shelter.
June marked a significant milestone in the emergency with the city's acquisition of the property located at 702 West Anaheim Street, following an extensive community outreach and engagement process. The site will be utilized as a new permanent year-round shelter. And plans are currently underway for conversion of the former Luxury Inn located at 5950 Long Beach Boulevard, which will offer temporary rooms and services. The city recognizes that homelessness is a housing issue. Long Beach continues to work to ensure the production of new affordable housing units with supportive services. The Housing Authority of the City of Long Beach has continued to connect voucher holders with housing through programs like the Emergency Housing Voucher and Housing Choice Voucher. Since the start of the emergency, the city has reached maximum occupancy for its Emergency Housing Voucher program, committing 100% of qualifying voucher holders to permanent housing. It is also critical to meet people where they are. The city's Mobile Access Center, or MAC, has served as an extension of the MSC throughout the city, allowing staff to conduct meaningful engagement and offer a range of services to people directly in the community. Focusing on mental health and substance use are critical when looking at the root causes of homelessness. Everyone deserves an open path to receive mental health support. Long Beach has taken a number of steps to increase access to these services, and in May, the Homeless Service Team began offering evening mental health therapy. Establishing and maintaining communication with residents who are unhoused is also key. The city launched a new Long Beach Homelessness Text Alert program to connect people with housing, support services, and other resources. Addressing the homelessness crisis is a collaborative effort, and the city has leveraged its partnerships with local businesses, faith-based groups, and community members to help be a part of the solutions. Approximately 15,700 items have been generously donated by community members throughout the emergency. Thank you, Long Beach.
I've just been so impressed how everybody's mindset is, how can we help? What can we do? It's bringing people together that haven't worked on homelessness before, as well as our experts who work on homelessness. We've been doing homelessness for a long time. We really have great foundation to build on with all of our nonprofits, lots of different partnerships, and we're going to have better systems, just a lot more that's able to help us manage this more effectively.
This crisis will not be solved overnight, and Long Beach is committed to continuing these efforts beyond the emergency and into the years ahead. For more information on the city's efforts to reduce homelessness in Long Beach, visit longbeach.gov/homelessness and follow the Health Department at LB Health DEPT and the City of Long Beach at Long Beach City on social media, and follow the hashtag EveryoneHomeLB.
The City of Long Beach continues to develop programs and housing for our homeless community. In fact, the city purchased the former Luxury Inn Motel to convert it into interim housing. Let's take a look at the open house event and future plans of this location.
City of Long Beach officials were on hand to share information and answer the community's questions regarding the city's plan to convert the Luxury Inn Motel at 5950 Long Beach Boulevard into temporary housing on Saturday, September 16, 2023. The purchase of the motel in 2022 for $16.6 million was made possible through the state's funding from Project Home Key. With 78 rooms now ready for remodeling, the City of Long Beach hopes to utilize the motel as temporary housing for residents experiencing homelessness.
We're calling this, it's an open house community meeting at the former Luxury Inn. We're currently in CD8, North Long Beach, and it's important for the city to come to engage the community and the residents that live adjacent and in the nearby in this neighborhood. The community here have every right to know what's happening and what's coming and what the city is projecting in the area.
I'm always very interested in what's going on in the community, and especially the issue of homelessness. I understand that we do want people experiencing homelessness to be treated with compassion. It looks like there's individual rooms, perhaps with doors that could lock, and so there would be a sense of privacy for the participants if they do decide to accept services and come here. Yes, I think it could make a big difference.
It's a really great project that we have about almost $25 million that has come in from the state, and then we're matching as a city to refurbish and turn it into transitional housing. So people who are experiencing homelessness will work with our multi-service center to get on a housing plan, and this is going to be a location where people can be housed until they get into permanent supportive housing. So services on site here will look like meals 3 times a day, 24/7 security, and there'll be single rooms, so it's not a congregate shelter where multiple people are in one space, but everyone will have their private rooms. People that are unhoused have a hard time getting back into housing because it's so expensive. So for this city to be able to create projects where people can get their foot in the door and get restable and get reset so that they can re-enter back into a community, back into housing for permanent time, then that's better for everybody, and we need that across the city. So we're grateful to this district for taking this project on, but we need projects across our entire 52 square miles of Long Beach because we all have to contribute.
For more information about the city's efforts with homelessness in Long Beach, please visit longbeach.gov/homelessness.
The city is doing amazing work. This temporary shelter is going to provide many people with much needed housing and services for them to get back on their feet. For our next story, we head over to the Brewitt Neighborhood Library, where they celebrated their 75th anniversary. That's right, this is one of the oldest libraries in Long Beach. To honor the occasion, the library held a free community event.
The Brewitt Neighborhood Library in East Long Beach welcomed community members to celebrate their 75th Diamond Anniversary on Saturday, August 26, 2023. The event included a 75-cent book sale, face painting, and music in celebration of the library's enduring commitment to serving and empowering the community.
So today we're here celebrating the Brewitt Neighborhood Library's 75th anniversary. It's been at this location since 1948, and we're just celebrating the 75 years of growth rooted in this community. This is actually one of our oldest libraries, but although it's been here for a long time, we have had improvements. Our collection has increased, and we have updated computers in our collection. So we're here for the 21st century and beyond.
Opened in 1948 and originally named the East Long Beach Library, the library was one of the city's first modern libraries, with its brick and glass look, flush ceiling lights, and shelf space. In 1955, the East Long Beach branch was renamed the Theodora R. Brewitt Library in honor of the former city librarian who had retired in 1950 and had served the community for 30 years and helped the city gain national recognition.
People predicted a long time ago that libraries were going to go away, but we're still here. People still visit us. We still do the traditional things like books on the shelves, but even more so, families and really our residents are looking for ways that they can connect with each other. I love the way our community loves its libraries, and you don't find that anywhere else. We offer so much more than just books. That's why we're still here.
For more information about the city's libraries, please visit their website at longbeach.gov/library.
Happy 75th anniversary, and thank you for providing Long Beach residents with hundreds of titles, programs, and more. Here's to another 75 more years. For our last story, we bring you a great employment opportunity. The Long Beach Police Department is recruiting for many positions with great incentives. Do you want to serve our community? If you're looking for your next career move, then take a look at this commercial and apply today.
I joined law enforcement to make a difference. I chose the Long Beach Police Department for the people and the community. As a former college athlete, being a part of a team is important to me. Our top priority is the safety of our community. That takes teamwork. Long Beach is a big city with a small town feel. There's a lot of opportunity and every day is different. Be a part of our family, our team. Join LBPD today.
As usual, there is something happening all over Long Beach. Remember, Long Beach Connect is one way to stay informed, but there's also many more. Check it out. You can connect with the City of Long Beach over social media on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also stay connected by heading directly to the city's website at longbeach.gov. And don't forget to check out LBTV, your award-winning local news and information station on Spectrum Cable Channel 3, Frontier Fios Channel 21, AT&T UVerse Channel 99, online on lbtv3.com. And now you can also download the LBTV3 app on Roku and Apple TV. Ready? Okay, thank you. Well, that's all the time we have on this episode of Long Beach Connect. I want to thank you all for watching from the always beautiful Shear Park. We will be back soon with more ways to keep you connected to Long Beach. I'm Alexis Rodriguez, and I'll see you next time.